Hi students of class 12 CBSE, I am here with Aunt Jennifer's Tigers. Students, this poem is a sad commentary on the dominance of patriarchy on women's life. Actually, Aunt Jennifer is a wife of her husband like any other woman, and she has to live under the dominance of her husband. She can't express herself, but the tiger that she creates are opposite to her nature and character. They are confident tigers, aggressive tigers, they prance about the forest, they are the lords of the forest, contrary to her nature. Is it not surprising? Is it not contradiction? Is it not ironical that she creates tigers which are not like her, which are unlike her? This means tigers are inside her, but those tigers have been subdued because she has her marital duty to her husband, and she accepts this as her fate. She has no other choice. But every woman has tigers inside her. Because Aunt Jennifer created those tigers, this means that she could think like a tiger. She has tigers inside her, but those tigers are subdued because of the dominance of her husband. So students, as I give you the stanza-wise explanation of this poem, you will understand better. Aunt Jennifer's tigers prance across a screen, bright topaz denizens of the world of green. They do not fear the man beneath the tree. They pace in slick chivalric certainty. Her tigers are very confident. They are chivalric. They are gallant. And they are total control of their situations. They are very confident, unlike her. But she has created those tigers. But is it not a contradiction? Is it not an irony that her tigers are unlike her? Her tigers are opposite to her nature. They prance about. They are the lords of the forest, and they live the life as they want. They are confident. They are sure of themselves. But her fingers trembles. The needle, ivory needles with which she creates tigers, the same fingers trembles at the approach of her husband. Aunt Jennifer's fingers fluttering through her wool find even the ivory needle hard to pull. The massive weight of uncle's wedding band sits heavily upon Aunt Jennifer's hands. Her wedding band, her wedding ring are heavy on her hand. They bring her down, they subdue her personality. Actually, this ring or wedding band binds her to her husband, and she has to discharge her duties and responsibilities to him. She has to be under him, and she has to do what he wants. Actually, wedding ring is the symbol of her slavery to her husband. It is not the sign of her independence, because once a woman is married to her husband, she belongs to her husband. She is her husband's only. She has no other identity. Last stanza. And aunt is dead. Her terrified hands will lie still ringed with the ordeals she was mastered by. The tigers in the panel that she made will go on prancing, proud and unafraid. And even after her death, her wedding ring is on her finger, and she is still trembling. She is not free even after her death. Actually, her ring is very much, and the ring is symbolic of the chains, her slavery, her dependence on her husband. Means all her life she did not get emancipation. She could not free herself. She did not visualize her life beyond her husband. She remained under him, and even after her death, that ring, wedding band bows her down, weighs her down. They subdue her, they oppress her. And then actually, but her tigers, my God, her tigers are prancing, they are alive, they are aggressive, unlike her. But she herself could not get freedom all her life. She is under the male dominance, under the dominance of her husband. And this poem also brings out one fact, that art is immortal. Aunt Jennifer lived like a slave under her husband, but her art, her tigers are immortal. They are symbolic of her desire, inner desire, the desire to be free from the bondage, to have her own life. And her tigers are the expressions of her desire to be free. So students, I have explained this poem. I am sure you have understood everything. Please revise this lesson. Your examinations are knocking at the door. I wish you all the best. Have a nice day.